Hey, this is week 4, last week that we are spending time together, and this is day 2 of the launch strategies that you can choose from. So week 4 is all about how you can launch your course, right? So basically it means that you are going to be able to mediate the attention that you got on social media and draw your people a step closer with different strategies, right? And one of the strategies were the challenges that I talked about yesterday, which meant that you could choose as many days for the challenge, as many modules you have in your course, and then you could talk about those things during the challenge. Your challenge participants can take a good enough taste of what your course offers and what is the transformation that you facilitate. But I also mentioned that it is a very labor intensive strategy, so you have to prepare a lot for that. Even if you use certain bits and pieces, checklists, videos, trainings, whatever you can use from your course, in order for them to understand what it really means to study with you in your course. Today we are going to talk about webinars, masterclasses, live trainings, whatever it is. And as you can know, here there are 2 major types of webinars. One of them is live and one of them is pre-recorded. And then there is this hybrid kind of webinar where the webinar is recorded, but you are there live in the comments and you answer the questions along the way. What is it that you have to include into a webinar strategy, right? Into the webinar strategy, you have to have educational content. So it's not enough for you to only, share your history with the course, to share certain testimonials or social proof how your course works, or pitching the benefits of your course on a webinar, but you should include educational moments, educational pieces into your webinar as well. No matter if it is pre-recorded, live, you have to have a certain amount of your course's content there, at least from the presentation phases, right? So you have to give them something, those who attend your webinar, so that they can have this feeling of getting something, right? It makes it much easier for them to have a taste of your teaching style. It makes it easier for them to understand the ultimate learning outcome of the course that you are pitching at the end of your webinar. And it also allows for your webinar attendees to have like extra bonuses, right? So extra behind the scenes of the course that you cannot really show during a challenge launch strategy. What do I mean by that? You could incentivize showing up live on the webinar with offering different bonuses to the live attendees, or even certain discounts for different or payment plans, so that they could feel that their time is worth investing in showing up during the live webinar, right? So basically what a webinar is a kind of pitch, is a kind of sales conversation that takes place between you and those who watch your webinar, even live or on the replay, and they need to understand what it really is that you could offer them if they buy the course For that to happen, you need to offer an educational moment or an educational process so that they understand what they will get when they finish the course. How do you incentivize attendees to come and watch your webinar live is by giving them bonuses or special discounts or payment plans in order for them to have the feeling of being rewarded for their attendance, right? If you want to dive deeper into this, then Course Launch Accelerator is the place for you to learn much more. So Course Launch Accelerator is my signature self-study course that allows you to have a deeper understanding of what it really takes to create a framework that delivers the results on autopilot without you having to have coaching sessions with you. But it doesn't mean that you let go of the hands and you don't support your students, but you choose to support your students and clients in a way that it is more flexible and it is more tailored to their progress, to their journey along the course, right? Also, it is going to help you to create those launch strategies that are going to pre-qualify and onboard only the students who could benefit the most from your course and who are the most ideal clients for your course. Because a lot of the times you can talk about your course to anybody and to everybody, but we know that it is not even if targeted audience, even with your targeted audience, who feel that they have the problem that you can solve for them, but there are certain characteristics that your ideal student has to have in order for them to be able to follow through with the course. And there is a difference, a slight difference in attitude between your ideal client, coaching client, and your ideal student. And Course Launch Accelerator helps you pinpoint those differences that will show up and has to show up in your promotional copy and the way you talk about your course compared to talking about your coaching offers, right? And then last but not least, Course Launch Accelerator is the home for the Teacher Obvious method, which gives you the edge to spice up your course with the right elements so that your students can follow through it without you having to offer weekly check-ins, accountability calls, or Q&As, because they are not the kind of bonuses that could help you really, facilitate a transformation. It only adds to the noise, and we need to do better with bonuses and tailored support for our students, in my humble opinion. And more on that tomorrow on the weekly live, which is called Course Correct, and it allows you to understand how you can elevate your students' experience with your course. And it happens every Wednesday, same place. So wherever you're watching this, if you're on Facebook, welcome. If you're on YouTube, welcome. It all happens on the same place. Tomorrow, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time and 4 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time. So with that said, I hope to see you around tomorrow a bit later. And until then, have a lovely rest of your day.